man? Your boy Tall Guy is back with another legendary video, baby. And today we are at BMW Minnetonka.
How's it going, everybody? This is Brian Daub. We're at BMW Minnetonka.
Yeah.
Today we're looking at the M850. No one wants to look at me. Let's show the car.
You look like Thor, bro. There might be some ladies out there that might want to get a holler at Thor.
You live in LA now, man. Just start throwing my picture on the casting directors. I'll play something.
And I'm gonna have all my guy Brian's info in the description below. So if you want to get a car, you want to get a BMW, or you want to come up to BMW Minnetonka here in Minnesota, make sure y'all hire my guy Brian, man. He's gonna get it done, man. Brian, tell him what makes this BMW 8 Series M now. It's an M.
It's the M850, so it's not a true M car, but it's gonna have a little more oomph than just a regular, say, a 3 Series. It's the 8.
So what makes this one so special? Like, why is it everybody been wanting to know about this, including myself? What's the biggest things?
Well,
obviously, it's the first of its breed.
So it's the first 8 Series BMW's made in about 20 years. So they rebirthed the 8 Series. These are what they say. It's the first coupe. It's replacing the 6 Series, so it's now the flagship coupe. It's on the other side of the 7. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier. It's got, you know, the M variant, so it's going to be a little bit more than just a regular 7 Series, excuse me. Also, just a 2-door version. It's going to have the horsepower is the number. That's the thing most people look
for sure, and the torque.
Horsepower and torque. So 523 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque. Really wide torque band. So you start hitting that peak torque around 1,800 RPM. It's getting a little nerdy there, I know.
Yeah, it's all right, man. They like that. They like all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm a numbers nerd, so that's fun to know.
They like the numbers too, man.
Everyone does. The other thing that, and it's in more BMWs now, but since it's the first of this generation. If you want to get right up in here, I'm not sure you can really read that. So this is it's using BMW's kind of carbon core technology. What that means, they're using, and as much of the frame as they can, they replaced all the heavy metals, still alloys where they need to be, but they're using as much carbon fiber as they can strictly for weight reduction purposes.
Oh, okay.
So they started with that, the 7 Series, a couple of years ago with that redesign, and they really kind of use it a lot more here. With the convertible, they still need to use a little more alloy.
For sure.
But the regular coupe model that you can get is going to be a lot more carbon fiber. So this one still has as much as possible.
Carbon fiber go a long way.
It really reduces a lot of weight. And the other thing that I know everyone's going to want to show, and you can just go right in there and I'll just talk a little bit louder.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Those glass controls right there, those are Swarovski crystals that are on the control shifter, on the idler and the start-stop button.
That's nasty.
Nice kind of feel. It feels a little bit heavier, so it's got that kind of weightier feel to it. Those glass controls, those are really just a nice touch on any car. It really ties together.
For sure.
50. And as you kind of touch, kind of glossed over there a little bit, red interior, really.
That red interior
is tied together. Very that glass control.
I like that red interior, and obviously, like you said, it's the drop top, man. You gotta have the drop top, right?
It's a convertible. It's still a little chilly out here for this. Obviously, in LA, you'd have more of a use for it.
For sure.
It's still only about 35 degrees here. I really should have worn a jacket, but I'm fine.
But this is super nice for Minnesota, for the people who ain't never been to Minnesota.
This is phenomenal for Minnesota.
Yeah, this is nice, man. They got them headlights on there too, them laser headlights, right?
Yep, so this is the newer version of the LED laser light.
Yep.
So just a much brighter
that's nice.
Headlight unit. You can tell it does say laser light, or it makes it easier to tell. It does have these little blue kind of units inside the headlight itself. So it is going to be a much further range, especially on those high beams. And then when you're in just like city driving, it's not going to be pointed up at anyone. So you're not going to be blinding everyone as you're driving.
Right.
But you still have a lot of range if you're ever out, way out in the sticks where there's not, street lights or anything. You can see anything jumping onto the road.
Yeah, I like this, Brian. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like that front lip too, like how it's open right there, and then obviously that's like all the safety mechanics and all that stuff right there, right?
Yep. So this right here, this is the sensor or camera that's used for the automatic cruise control that this car does come equipped with. This particular unit, I think most of the M850s that we're going to see are going to have that feature, but it's not a standard. These are just your parking sensors. Those you can find on most cars as well. And then again, M850, it's going to have the M bumper on the front.
You're damn right.
And since it's an M, no fog lights as well. Reason being is, if you want to come out and take a look at these, massive M brakes. They cannot get the wiring for the fog lights in there, so you can stop.
Just because of the brakes.
Just because the brake pads, brake rotors, the wiring just can't get through. It just takes so much room to house those brake units. They actually can't put fog lights on.
So if you had to choose, you personally, would you rather have the brake calipers or the fog lights?
I don't care about fog lights, man. Give me the brakes.
I need the brakes too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm like a 17-year-old. I need all the stopping power.
You damn right. Them is some nice wheels, and they got the M right here as well. And they got that blue with the M on the brake caliper, man. That's nice. And you got the Aquaman neck right there. You got the blinker incorporated into the side mirror, and you got the little camera right there as well.
So you got these part of the surround view camera system. So this one does come, again, it's an M850. It's got every feature.
For sure.
So with that 3D surround view camera, you get one of these on each of the mirrors, and as well.
So you get that 360 view.
Yep. So that's part of the cameras. The front camera, that's part of the active cruise control system as well. It's one of those camera systems, and the parking sensors, rear view camera, so you can kind of see it around from every angle.
Okay.
And you can probably play around with the iDrive, and I can show you.
Gotta play with the iDrive.
Yeah, or you can play around with it on your own and kind of figure it out. Either way works. I mean,
no, I'm gonna have you show me, Brian, because I know you know all that stuff, man. And I've been wanting to do the M8 for a long time. Oh, yeah. Look at the exhaust tips, though. Them exhaust tips are massive. Look at that. Look at my hand. Look at that. That's crazy. Look how I got that little light swoop right there to it, and like a third brake light. It's nice. Look at that. Oh, dropped my phone, embarrassing. Sounds good too. That sounds real good, man. I like the back end though, just the design of it though.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of the reshaped taillights, so they're not as bulky as they were before. They kind of fit into those body lines.
For sure, like you can even see the curves when you look real good, like it just kind of drops down.
This kind of faint line right here goes right into the headlight, and then it swoops right down. You got the reverse light right there, brake light there.
Yeah, it looks all in sync with each other too.
Yeah, everything was built and designed to kind of flow into one another.
Yeah, this is nice, man. I really do like this. Can you drop the top for me, Brian, if you would be so kind, my man? Look at that crystal just glowing too.
It's got the convertible top on it. I maybe should explain that as I was doing it. So all you do is it operates like a window. You press it down, everything goes down, you pull it up, and everything comes right back up.
Yeah, that's real nice. See that red interior? That red interior is crazy. And I like that little hard cover that goes over the top of it right there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, look at that red. Now put it up for me, real quick, Brian, my bad. Put the top up for me, please. Look at that, man. Y'all can count the seconds and see how long it actually takes to actually go up. Do you know the exact time, Brian?
I think it's about 15 seconds to full procedure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is actually really, really, really nice. Whoa. Yeah, that's nasty, man. Look at this door panel with the red leather, with the stitching, the aluminum. You got the Harman Kardon sound system. Harman Kardon sound system, man, is one of the best sound systems I've ever heard. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. Look at the red interior with the bolstering in the backseat, with the black stripe and the black piping, with the stitching. Just the refinement in this thing is nasty. Is this like, this ain't no speaker or nothing, is it?
This is actually a neck warmer.
Oh, it's a neck warmer.
Yep, so all convertibles, especially being in Minnesota, it's very necessary to have a neck warmer.
For sure.
So you can, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It just warms your neck. It's just another vent. All it does is puts heat.
You ain't gotta wear no scarf.
No, well, for fashion, yeah.
Look at the digital display right there. That's not a red strip. That actually is that's just the thing you pull off, right?
Yeah, so this is fairly new. We haven't even pulled all the films off the screens yet. So that red strip is not just going to live there the entire life of the car.
That's nasty. Look at the RPM band right here.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
It's fully digital. It's all LCD screens. The reason they use LCD is it's pretty. It supposedly it hides glare better than LED. It's also easy to replace LCD screens.
For sure. Wow, and then got 160 on the dash. I just like how it's just wrapped around like a damn jet.
Yeah.
Look like you know, like that's kind of like a Lamborghini layout, kind of.
And that's also why I put it down here. They wanted the start button. I mean,
that start button is crazy.
They wanted everything to feel as much like a Lamborghini or, you know, like a plane cockpit as they could. Wow,
that's crazy, man. This looks insane, bro. Yeah. I like that a lot. Y'all ever seen something like that in a Beamer? That's crazy. You don't even really see those on like Rolls Royces or nothing like that. Like that's kind of nasty right there.
No, it's a pretty rare thing to see in cars. I haven't seen it anywhere but in BMWs. It's now the 8 Series, the X5 and the X7 are the only 3 that I know that currently use that. The new LCI 7 Series coming out is going to have these available as well, I believe. But again, this is very new, so we don't know exactly what's going to be.
I love that, man. That's probably my favorite feature of this whole car already. Like, and then right here too, the fact that's on the start-stop button as well. Like, I don't know if y'all can see that real well, but look at that.
And you kind of see it on the iDrive controller as well. Yeah. You can really only tell if you look around the corners. You can see where it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where the actual corners kick in. So it is.
Look like one of the things when you're a kid and you just stare in and then it gives you like a million different.
It kind of looks like that kaleidoscope kind of.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, yeah. That thing right there. That's crazy, man. I like that you got the M right here as well.
Yep.
That's really nice. This whole layout right here, I like all of this, man. And this starts at what, 120,000?
Starts at 121,000. This one equipped with driver assistance and driver assistance plus, I believe, is at 126,000.
Sheesh.
So
worth every penny, in my opinion. I ain't even drove it yet.
It's a steal at that price. You got to get 2.
Yeah. Oh man, 2. Whoa, big back man. Brian going crazy. You got the M right here on the bottom of the steering wheel. Big bolted up steering wheel type 2. Heated steering wheel, of course, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, need all that. Definitely in Minnesota for sure. But not where I'm going in LA, Brian.
So this is the new home screen. It used to be kind of top down. It was just a menu. Now you do have your main screen. It's got to keep going over to the right. And then you can look at different screens. So this is just top.
Weather, got the weather right there. Oh, that's cool.
Super beneficial. Certain times of year, swipe back over. You've got a compass here.
Yeah, for big old people like you, like old-fashioned stuff.
Absolutely.
I'll be lost using that compass.
Yeah,
I need full GPS.
most people will just leave the map up, and you can then click each of these tiles that go straight into the actual menu itself. Or you still got these shortcut buttons down here. So if you're coming out of an older BMW,
look at my headroom. I'm 6'10". This is my headroom. I haven't even adjusted the seat yet. Let's see if it can go down some. It can't go down. Well, we go back and it's going down a little bit. Got a little wiggle room. Leg room is cool, Brian. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, the Germans are a tall people. They accommodate for leg room especially.
I feel like money sitting up here. Look at that heads-up display. Oh my God, I love heads-up displays. Why isn't that in every car, Brian?
Oh God, believe it or not, some people don't want a head-up display.
What?
It's not in my car, and I would love to have a head-up display in my car. So
Brian's a supercar guy, y'all.
The downside of driving a same 2004 3 Series. My car has no tech.
We all got to start somewhere, Brian. Don't worry about it, man.
Oh, I refuse.
It's torture being in here selling these cars and you ain't got one of these ones, huh?
Oh, you know what? I love my car. My car is old and has nothing on it, but it's great. It's nothing like one of these. My car is a completely different animal entirely. So
Brian's the man, y'all. If y'all want to buy a BMW, holler at my guy Brian, man. He gonna get it done. He knows all the numbers, man. You see why I be having them in the videos? Brian, I need you to tell me all the analytics, all the logistics, all the details, because he's very passionate about these cars, man. Brian?
I lucked into this job. I had no background in cars before working here. I've been just super blessed to get a job here. So just working here is a dream. If you don't want to buy anything, if you just want to come talk cars, let me know. I'm happy to come talk. 100%. Corey's come in a couple times, hasn't bought a car for me, and I love talking cars with him. So whenever you need, I'm happy to help out however I can.
I can't afford the BMWs. You know what I mean? I got a Hellcat. Brian's the man, man. Make sure you holler him. All his info will be in the description below. This is all-wheel drive, but it's like 85-15 or something like that, right?
Yep, so it's an all-wheel drive car. If you're throwing around the corner, it can send all the power to the front wheels if needed. But if you're throwing it into Sport Plus mode here, just cruising down the highway, it's sending, I believe, 85% of the power to the rear wheels, about 15 to the front wheels, maybe 80-20. It's about that. So it's a rear-wheel drive bias, true to BMW's kind of racing heritage. So I really like a lot of cars that have that rear-wheel drive bias. My car is actually a rear-wheel drive car, which not the best. It's always
the most fun though.
Yeah, it's not the best climate for that, but I don't care.
For sure.
I'm not getting rid of that thing until I get another rear-wheel drive car. So
Brian's the man.
So it's yeah, take it around the corner a little quick and just kind of let us know how that handles.
I know how you Brian likes going around the corners. He tells me all the time.
I love throwing a car around the corners and just hoping it comes back.
Yeah, hoping.
Yeah, don't drive like me. Don't drive like me in this one.
Trust me, I won't. Brian, I appreciate you, my guy. Say bye to the G Squad, man.
All right.
So let's pull off in this M8. That sounds crazy, man. That crystal button is insane. What? This feel like money though, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like you about $250,000 rolling around this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sheesh. The heads-up display, that crystal thing right there, I don't care who he is, man. You got somebody getting your car, girl, dude, mom, dad, uncle, auntie, whatever, ancestors, they see that joint right there, they gonna be like, man, ain't no way this thing don't cost anything less than $250,000, man. With the red interior, is you playing? And they got the automatic cutoff thing. I don't like that though, but you can always cut that off. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave it on right now, but this thing is nasty. Hold on. Hear the exhaust note, look. I ain't gonna go crazy. This thing got big giddies. I can feel it. I ain't gonna go crazy because it's a brand new car. They still got the plastic and all that stuff on there, man. Shout out to my guys at BMW Minnetonka for giving me the M8, man. Like I said, if you holler at my guy Brian, all his info will be in the description below. And BMW Minnetonka, man, just all around great people in there, phenomenal people, man. And they got some phenomenal legendary whips in there, as you can see, man. The M8 Coupe. I mean, can it get more legendary than that as far as the BMWs are concerned? You know what? I gotta pull over because I just remembered I didn't even give y'all a backseat review. I gotta show y'all what it's like to be 6'10" and try to hop in the back of this beautiful M8, man. This thing is nasty, man. So let me just go ahead and pull over and show you what that's like. So before I get y'all this backseat review, man, let me just go ahead and hit that start stop button just because it looks so crazy. And let me go ahead and show y'all the key fob as well. Key fob's actually real nice, feel nice and hefty, feel like 250,000, even though it's only 120-something thousand starting. Like, that's a crazy bargain for what you're getting in this car. And the gas pedal response feels insane. You got a USB right there. You got a wireless charger right here as well. And then you got another little charger port thing right there. Go ahead and shut that. Oh yeah, that's swift. Nice and beautiful right there, man. You got your buttons right here. Very responsive. Got the, damn, that's crazy. You even got the little volume button where it's crystallized. Look at that. That look like money, don't it? Same thing as a gear shifter. Can you see that joint? Big reflecting. Look like a diamond up in the volume button. In a BMW, man, 8 Series. And you got a little digital display right here, which is really nice. You got obviously a digital display right there. My guy Brian touched on all that. But man, this car is beautiful, man. Look at it. Got the crystal right here, right here, right here, and right here on the volume, man. That's insane. The interior on this thing, man, stands on its own 10 toes, man. This thing is ridiculous. Look at the design of the seats and all that. What? Look at the armrests. The whole layout of this thing is crazy. Let me start it up and let me go ahead and put the top down so that way I can show y'all the back seat room, man. Look at that. This thing is crazy, man. Drop the top on it now. Woo! Could you imagine doing that in the summertime and there's snow out right now, man? This thing is insane. Look at that big transformers. So let's go ahead and open the door. Let's go ahead, yank this joint up right here like so, and then put it up, and it just moves up for you. How nice is that? Wish my Challenger Hellcat had that, but let me show you the backseat room. Look at the bolster in back here too. Got the red back here, speaker, the design layout. Man, this thing's crazy. Deep pocketed seats too. But here goes my leg room. Let's put this thing back, and it's gonna stop when it fills my knees, and then it lifts up like so. Not bad. I ain't gonna lie to you at all. It's a coupe, man, so you gotta know what you're getting into. But my leg room ain't super bad. Like, I can't put my knees in the middle, but I mean, I'm 6'10", man. What do you expect? And here goes my headroom, man. Big headroom. Now let me put the top up now, and let's see how it is with the top up. Hopefully it don't chop my whole head off, man. Let's see. We gonna see. A little close now. Now here goes my headroom, man. Now obviously I'm crook necked, you know, but I'm 6'10", I'm in a coupe. What more can you expect, right? But let's go ahead, pull that joint up, lift that seat back up. Let's hop out of here and let's go on a drive. That red though, sheesh. Man, listen here, let me tell y'all something, man. I think this is probably my favorite BMW I did a review on. I've done a lot of reviews on a lot of different BMWs, man. But I gotta say, this is probably my favorite for sure, just because of the layout. Them crystals right there, oh my goodness, don't get me started again on those, man. With the red interior, with the steering wheel feeling like new money, with the drop top and all that, you get to add all the attributes, man. I mean, what BMW even comes close to this? I mean, you got the i8 Roadster. I ain't did a review on that yet, but they do got one in there, so stay tuned for that review. That review will be coming soon. But unfortunately, this is the reason why I'm moving to LA, is because, you know, you got this snow and then it melts, and then you get 1 or 2 good days, and then, you know, actually, I'm gonna go this way. You got 1 or 2 good days and it's, you know, slushy and wet out, so, you know, obviously it's not the most ideal conditions for like a sport car or nothing like that, but that review's coming, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But I've done the M5 all-wheel drive. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. And this thing has a red heads-up display. What? So the miles per hour was red at first. Now it turned white. I wonder why it was red at the beginning. Maybe it's from like 0 to 30 or something like that. Let's slow down and let's see. But 9. This thing is insane, man. Look at that heads-up display. It's so crispy. You can see it so vividly on the camera. Like, that thing is nasty. This thing is so crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm not gonna go super gusto in this joint, but look, I'm going around a corner right now, and I'm getting onto like the on-ramp, and this thing is ridiculous. Look at the red miles per hour. See how it says 60 miles an hour in red? I don't know why it says speed limit is 40. It's definitely 60, but I think that's pretty cool that the miles per hour is showing in red. Now, obviously, I'm not going fast this, man, but this thing has everything you need on tap. I don't even have to go fast to show y'all and tell y'all it's fast, man. It's an M8, man. I mean, let's be real here. I literally just bent a corner in an M8, and it felt like I was in one of the smaller M's, man. Now, obviously, it's the 8, so it ain't gonna feel like, you know, M3, M4, nothing like that, but in all honesty, man, this thing is crazy. I'm gonna give it a little go around this corner a little bit. You hear that thing? What? Oh, I'm going around the corner effortlessly. That's it. That's all you get, y'all, man, because I'm going to get a little too carried away, man. All I want to do is a brand new car. I ain't trying to blow the mook off it. This thing is insane. For $120,000 starting, I mean, it's a BMW. What can you get for this? Like, what? Come on, man. 120, I get it. I ain't gonna lie. If I had it, I ain't got it. But if I had it, and I like BMWs, and I was buying a BMW, and I was in the market for a BMW and a coupe, and I mean, what else do you need? You got the red you got the crystals, it got the headlights, it got the digital display here with the RPMs wrapped around there, with the navigation here, navigation there. Man, them crystals, come on, man. You're only gonna see something like that in the most Rolls Royces, Culligans, or some of that sort. And it's in a BMW 8 Series, man. So, you know, a lot of people really want to be real subtle and conservative. And you could be in this and nobody wouldn't have a clue. Unless you're like a car guy, then obviously you see the M, then you know it's a bag. But then you get the 8 Series, you know it's a bag. But regular people aren't hip to these kind of cars like that, man. So you could be super conservative and have a red interior, had the crystals and all that, wouldn't nobody even have a clue until they actually got in your car, or they drove it, or they drove with you in it. Like, man, this thing is ridiculous and it's insane, man. I can't say enough, man. Shout out to Minnetonka BMW, man. This was a legendary review, legendary drive, man. I don't think I had that much fun in a long time actually driving the cars, man. So big time shout out to BMW, man. Tall guy, I'm out. I'll see you on the next video, baby. I'm out of here.